Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. This is Kajeen, my life, my journey. My life, my motherfucking journey. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the people who have left comments. Thank you guys for the views. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep sharing. Because I got something to say today. Today's Friday. Almost 5 weeks, you guys, for me post-op BBL. Almost 5 weeks. Almost 5 weeks. So tomorrow would make 5 weeks. So anywho, I'm still not sitting down really. I'm still laying on my stomach. Um, yeah, when I travel to the city, to Manhattan, I don't sit, I stand up. On the subways, I'm not messing up this, no. So I'm gonna give it one more week. Just one more week. I'm gonna give it 6 weeks before I sit down. That's when I feel like the fat has really taken in my hips. It's not my ass I'm worried about, it's the hips. I do not want to lose my shape because that's the only thing that I've been concerned about for months now. Like for years, but the first time I went, as you guys know, that was my main goal, like to have this curvy figure, you know, and I didn't get it the first time. So when I went the second time, and then I got all of that, and then I said, whoa, okay, so I'm going to keep it. So I'm doing everything in my power, honey. I got on a vest. I got on a body waist trainer vest, plus my faja right now. So yeah, I want this body to be snatched this time, and I don't want to lose my curves. Anywho, enough about me. So guys, I just wanted to say, I know it's a lot going on right now in the world, and it's a lot of stress. People are angry. People are enraged, out there in the streets and protesting and stuff. As y'all know, I am an activist as well. I do protest. I do march. Because I do it because I believe in it. But that's beside the point. Well, that is part of the point. But the point that I want to make to you today is the reason that I'm out there marching, and the reason why other people out here and they're marching and risking their lives on the front line, marching and protesting, is for all of us, people of color, black, brown, whatever color, people of color, for justice, for equality. Yes, in 2020, we still have to fight for equality and justice, fight against discrimination, fight against being dehumanized and criminalized for just the color of our skin, just for existing. Isn't it something? As beautiful as this skin is that we have, we got to be criminalized and dehumanized for it? I don't think so. So that's why we out here protesting. There's never been there's no such thing as people going into protesting and okay, it's only going to be a peaceful protest. You may go into it thinking that, but it doesn't always end up like that. There's different type of protests. It could be an angry one. It can start off peaceful, but then end up violent because of someone doing something stupid. So my point is, today is talk to your family members, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers. Talk to children. Teach your children now, especially people of color. White people too. White people too. This goes for everyone, but especially for people of color. Teach them about what discrimination means. Teach them about what systematic racism is. Teach them the facts. Teach them not to hate people because they're different, i.e. people of the LGBTQ plus A community. Teach them not to hate and attack and murder us. That shit starts at home. And a lot of people today, a lot of mothers, and you guys know you can agree with me on this, a lot of parents, unfortunately, a lot of single mothers are left with their kids. fathers just running off, you know, in our community especially. I can say that. And the mothers are having a hard time, and a lot of times the kids slip through the cracks. So they're not giving them the nurturing that they really need. They're not educating them and teaching them, preparing them. And when you're not preparing them, you're doing them a disservice. You're doing them a great disservice. So what you want to do is teach them about injustice. Okay? Teach them about what equality means. Teach them about discrimination. Teach them about systemic racism. Teach them about love. Teach them not to hate. Prepare your kids' future. Prepare them for what's outside. We're sitting at home. A lot of people are sitting at home and acting as if there's no pandemic, acting as if there's no outrage in the streets, there's no protesting, there's no killing of black people every other day or every week. Talk to your kids. Don't be afraid. Stop shielding them from the truth. Talk to them. Have conversations with them. Let them know what's going on so they're better prepared when they go outside their door. So they're not the next black or brown child that is killed. Come on, y'all. We got to do better. We have to teach our kids. You can't just have your kids unarmed. You got to, when I say unarmed, I mean here. And, you know, an actual arm, an actual firearm as well, if they are of legal age. If they are of legal age, you know, and have a license. But that's something else. That's something different. But you definitely have to educate them. You definitely have to teach them and stop shielding them. Stop pretending that there's nothing going on outside of your home. Tell them the truth. Prepare them for what's out there, just in case they run into some problems. Remember, your kids is our future, so, you know, do that, and we'll have a better future, because we're out here fighting for change. We're out here fighting. We're moving forward. There's no going back. Could you imagine going back to being treated as less than the rest of the population? All of our lives, we're stressed the fuck out, but we're pretending that we're not, while other people get to live a cushy, comfortable lifestyle with no worries of police brutality. Could you imagine living all of your life in fear for no reason, just because you're existing? You've been dehumanized, you've been criminalized. That's what I'm saying, from the very beginning, from slavery, since we were enslaved. So we have to change that. That's why the protesters are out there. That's why they're fighting. That's why they're angry and they're tearing shit up. And remember this, in Tulsa, when the whites came into Tulsa, into a thriving black community, the KKK came in there and killed almost everyone, destroyed their businesses. We had doctors, we had our own lawyers, we had our own doctors, we had our own stores, we had our own pharmacies, you know, we had our own everything. It was a very, very good, thriving community, and they got jealous of that. So they came in and they destroyed it. They looted, and then they burned it down, and they killed hundreds of us. Don't talk to me about people looting. Do your research. The Black Wall Street Massacre. Talk about that. Research it. I just want people to do better now. It's getting really bad out here. We got 17-year-old white boys that are walking around with rifles illegally, having their moms, their parents drop them off to go shoot people. Are you kidding me right now? And y'all not paying attention to this? This could be your son, your daughter, when they walk out the door. You better educate them. You better prepare them. I love y'all, but I want y'all to do better for us. We got to change all of this, where everybody is equal. When the Constitution was written and it said liberty and justice for all, that was bullshit. They didn't include us. They didn't mean us, unfortunately. you know. So all of our lives there was oppression, systematic racism. What y'all got to do now is correct all of that. We're going to change all of that. There's no more of that. We're not going back to that. That's why we protest. That's why we march. Your job, if you're not protesting and marching out there, is to educate people around you, whether you're black or white. Doesn't matter. I gotta go. I love you guys. Bye.